Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi doctor. My name is Anissa Shafika binti Zailani and my metric number is DE19084. Today I will present for 5.1 and 5.2. As we can see here is our ladder diagram for 5.1 that we have been online mode and run. So here we can see that X1 push button stop is normally closed and lights on. Now we will activate push button at XO. We can see that MO as the output and YO also as an output is lights on, as the MO is the relay also lights on. Now as the push button will off the push button, and then to light off all the output we need to activate the push button at X1. You can see after we have been activate push button at X1, we can see that all output at MO and YO will turn off. So for 5.2, a sensor is placed outside yellow line that includes the robot to provide safety caution to the user. If the sensor detects someone crossing the yellow line, the robot will automatically stop its operation and the siren will on until a reset button is pressed. Design our program using LATCHING relay, our ladder diagram that has been online mode and run. We can see that M2 and X3 is normally closed and its lights on. Now we will activate push button. Force on. Here we can see that relay 1 MO is lights on and the contact MO is also lights on, and the robot will start to move. So we will turn off X1 as it's a push button. It's still switch on, which is lights on. And now when someone will pass through the robot, it will active the sensor. Force on. So we can see the robot will automatically stop, and relay 2 and the contact 2 and the siren is turned on. Now we will off the sensor and it's still on. So to stop the siren, we need to force on, which is activate the siren. Here relay 2, contact 2 is lights off and the siren will turn off. That's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Aifahana binti Mamaradwan. My matrix number is CE100038. Now, I would like to present Lab 4. In this Lab 4, I do question 5.3. So, this is the ladder diagram for 5.3. Now, I want to show how to run this ladder diagram. Firstly, we need to go compile to check the error. Okay, so they have no error and also warning. After that, we open the COM and we select add. So driver name is driver 7. So type, I change to the VP simulator. So device all series and click OK. So for driver 7, we need to start. Alright. And then go to tools, communication setting, and driver 7 and click OK. And go to online mode and then click yes. So we click transfer. Okay, so we need to click run for this ladder diagram. Click yes. Okay, so ladder diagram is on run. So for open the garage door, X1 sensor 1, we need to force on. Okay, so the garage door is open. To close the garage door, sensor 2, sensor 2, click force on, so the garage is closed. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Akil Sazwan bin Muhammad Amin. I'm from group number 1 and from section 9. So in this video, I will tell you about the question 6.1 that show that I already create the diagram. So the diagram is about Apple conveyor. If we push button, the Apple conveyor will start running and will move. And after the sensor detect 10 apple, the apple conveyor will stop. So this is the diagram that I already create. So first, we compile, checks, no error. So we online what to run the simulation. So before we run the simulation, first reset button, we force on first. So after that we run. So first we push button, force on. So the Apple conveyor is active and running. So after that, the apple will move to the sensor. So this is sensor X1. So the sensor will detect 10 apple. So counter will detect 10 apple. So we force on off 10 times. So they have count 1. So after the counter detect, the sensor detect 10 apple, so the apple conveyor Y0 will deactive or stop. So after that, if you want to reset the counter, we force off the reset button. So the apple conveyor start running again. So after the 10 apple detect, the apple conveyor will stop until the push button we force off. So that's all from me. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.